Hello, Capricorn, and welcome to your Signs from Spirit reading. In this reading, we are going to pull some numbers, some charms, and some symbolism to see what Spirit is using to connect with and communicate with you. And we're also going to pull in an underlying message of something that Spirit wants to talk about, wants to tell you about your life for right now. So we're going to start with the numerology card and see what number Spirit would like to bring through for you. I'm sorry if you hear that. My cat is scratching on her scratch post behind us, letting us know she is here with us. All right. Show me Capricorn. Oh, we've got number 22 coming through. So twos are significant for Capricorn, and this could be a number that is already special for you, but in the days and weeks moving forward, Spirit is really going to bring this number through. And twos are all about energies coming together and something manifesting, something coming to fruition because of two energies coming together, two energies colliding. And the underlying message attached to this is intuition. And Spirit is saying to you, Capricorn, to really listen to what your soul tells you, because I feel the chatter of the external world, whether it's through society, it's through friends, it's through family, it's through your romantic partnership. Somewhere there is like this disconnect of what is accepted or expected of you, but what this internal pull and calling is telling you to do. And Spirit is saying, listen to your intuition no matter what in the days and weeks that follow this reading. This is a timeless reading, so whenever you come across it, as when Spirit's really highlighting this energy. And so when you're seeing twos pop up, 222, 222, it starts popping up frequently. When you see it, stop and assess what's going on inside of you at that moment, what your intuition is picking up on, as well as what you see in your external world. There's details, both physically and energetically, that Spirit's really going to bring to the forefront for you to give you guidance and direction and clarity. So let's pull an animal, spirit, or behavior that's coming in to assist you. Okay, so this is a behavior. We've got metamorphosis, and it's all about change. So this is, going into the cocoon. And there was a reading I did for you guys, Capricorn. I cannot remember exactly what it was for, if it was like a spirit guide message or like a monthly message. It was more recent though, and it was talking about this big change happening inside of you, where some of you were going to really pull back from being social and focus on some deeper calling that you were feeling, and some of you, it was like you had been in hermit mode, and there was this calling for you to come back out, to open up, to reconnect and grow roots with, new people and new experiences in life. And this here, like, I was immediately reminded of that reading, pulling this rune. And so right now, Capricorn, as you watch this reading, you are going through some sort of metamorphosis. And that's why you've got to listen to your intuition, what's calling you, what's pulling you, because this change that's happening within as well as externally is preparing you, for what's up ahead. But also what's up ahead requires a different version of you. So it's like all these different changes are going to start taking place in your life, and changes don't necessarily have to be bad or scary, right? It's just, I see all these different changes coming in, and you're going to understand it every step of the way as long as you're connected into your intuition. So let's pull some charms and see what other images and symbolism Spirit will use to communicate with you. right, nice. We've got the plane coming through, or the aircraft, you know, kind of looks like a paper plane, right? Going through the air. But this plane's Capricorn, in the sky, in pictures, in videos, in movies. Planes are a symbol, a sign spirit is going to use to let you know things are taking off for you, or it's time for you to follow through on an inspired action that you're feeling led to take. And it will depend on the circumstance, you know, so you'll have to apply that how it fits at the time. But airplanes are definitely a symbol that spirit is going to use to communicate with you. And now we've got the arrow through the two hearts. So hearts is a symbol that Spirit's going to use, and that's definitely tuned into your heart space, your intuition. Always, always, always when you see that. But also the double heart, when you see the double heart, that's where Spirit's saying what's your intuition telling you in regards to another person in your life or at that moment. And also, if you see an arrow with two hearts, you singles out there, this is talking about love. Love is on the way. And those of you in committed relationships, this to me, when this starts popping up, this image, you know, the arrow through two hearts, that's a sign that this person is where you're meant to be right now. And you've got to trust the process and trust the journey. So hearts, a single heart. Oh, and look at this. So you have two hearts with a little heart in the middle there. So this is an arrow, you know, through three hearts, which is talking about a family for some of you. And this is, you know, the family, you and your family being very protected. And, you know, this is exactly where you are supposed to be right now. Or those of you that like dream of this beautiful partnership and creating a family, you're going to see this symbol as a sign that yes, this is meant for you, but also as this is approaching in your life, in your experience. Next we have the starfish, and that is a creature that lives in the ocean, right? So the ocean, the water, your intuition, man, spirit just will not let off about you trusting your soul. Also the starfish spirit is working with you. Do a search to look at the deeper spiritual meaning of the starfish, Capricorn. But this, to me, the airplane and the starfish is talking about how you're really meant to excel and advance in some area of your life. And now we have the moon with the fairies. So seeing moons or fairies is a symbol, a sign from spirit. And when you are seeing moons, like in, you know, pictures, videos, things like that, look at that time and see what phase of the moon Luna is currently in, because there's going to be some sort of mirroring between the message behind that and what's playing out in your life. But also the moon is talking about your intuition once again, and fairies, you know, those are spirits around you helping you, and there's magic. And lastly, we have the symbol of, you know, the two snakes going up the pole. Oh, sorry. Some of us view this as a medical symbol, and others of us see it as something else. And when you start seeing this symbol pop up, this is a sign of a deep healing coming into some area of your life, Capricorn, and to not give up. Like, healing is on the way. So these are the primary images and numbers that Spirit is going to use to communicate with you. And right now, the underlying message is, you know, you've got to really trust your intuition. And I'm going to confirm with these symbols, because you are going through changes. And as changes are happening, that is even more important to listen to what your intuition is telling you at that time. So let's pull some more cards. Shooting star manifestation. Wow. So you got the starfish and now you've got the shooting star. Capricorn, you guys are meant to be in the spotlight. You're meant to shine. You're meant to be a star in some area of your life. And you know, Sagittarius had a very similar message to this. So if you are a rising or moon Sagittarius or have heavy Sagittarius placement in your chart, I highly recommend you watching that reading as well. But man, shooting stars, Capricorn, when you are outside and under the night sky and you just happen to look at the right place at the right time and you see a shooting star, that is no mistake, accident, or coincidence. It is the angels, the spirits around you calling your attention to that place in the sky at that moment, telling you to really believe in your dreams and reach for the stars. And I do feel for many of you, like you're meant to shine, you're meant to be in the spotlight, you're meant to really stand out in some area of your life. This is beautiful. And you're going through a lot of changes right now to bring forth this manifestation where you are standing out, where you are being recognized and noticed. All right, let's pull another card. And you know, with the 22 and then this, I didn't touch on that, I meant to. Those of you who are single and you feel very lonely, you're sad, like is there ever going to be somebody for you? There is. And Spirit's talking about the magic in which you feel when you come together with this person. Okay, you just got to trust the process and the timing of it all. Timing, very soon. Ooh, so on that romance front, there you go, very soon. For the rest of you, this being noticed, this recognition, this shift, this change in your life is happening very soon. This is a timeless reading, so at the time that you view this reading, Capricorn, definitely, I would say within 30 to 60 days at the most, like 2 months from this point at the most. All right, so good things are coming for you very soon, and Spirit's going to show you these different symbols as a sign of yes. And right now, as you view this reading, I feel you're in this phase of this metamorphosis leading you to this beautiful manifestation and the plane, like an elevation. You're going higher. All right, let's pull some more cards and see what else Spirit would like to add. Oh, nice. I can tell this first card out is good. It's all about the spring energy, and this is the winds of change rolling in, Capricorn. And so right now things may seem uncertain, or there just may be like a lot of twists and turns, a lot of shifting of energies, but it's the winds of change because there's this manifestation coming in very soon, right, with that card. And you know what this manifestation is, again, is different for each of you. This is just a general read, but you are currently in the process of the winds of change coming in, which is heralding a whole new experience, because here is the next card that's going to sit on top of that, and this is the energy of summer. And you know, as I'm recording this, it's currently the spring in the northern hemisphere, and you know, the very soon of timing is within the next 1 to 2 months. And so the first card out is spring, the next card is summer, and that would be, you know, talking about like 2 seasons. I know that entails like, you know, more than 2 months, but the 2 seasons coming through, again, that goes back to the 2. So definitely in like 1 to 2 months, there's a lot that's going to be different about your life than what you see right now. This here is the salamander, which is the element of protection and preservation for you and what you're doing and what you're going through. And wow, I didn't even notice this. Oh my gosh. So the Winds of Change is card 2. The Salamander is card 20. There's those twos again. Oh my gosh, yes. And you know, aside from like, you know, things happening within the next 2 months, this definitely is more than like one manifestation, one thing happening in your world in a positive way with all these twos. And that is definitely a strong number Spirit is going to use. So whenever you see those twos popping up, pay attention, like open your ears and your spiritual ears, open your eyes and your spiritual eyes, and really absorb every detail of the moment, of the conversation, of the experience of the person, because you're going to just get so much more information. Things going to become very, very clear to you in a different way, Capricorn. Wow. It is all about the twos. And you got the 2 hearts there. All right, let's pull some tarot. Yeah, okay. Over the next 2 months, there's this... Okay, that makes sense. Over the next 2 months, there's this manifestation happening. That's the very soon. But over the next 2 seasons, there's more to come to that. And I know those of you in the southern hemisphere have just gone into autumn, and you'll be moving into winter. So, you know, don't, just because I'm talking about spring and summer, don't let that deter you, because this is about a timing of, you know, over the next 2 months, there's something coming in. And then over the full next 2 seasons, there's more that is going to come and expand upon that. All right. Okay, so look at that. Yeah, 9 of Pentacles is the first card out, talking about what's happening for you, what's building for you, Capricorn. This is about being comfortable. This is about being abundant. And so as you choose to really tap into your intuition and follow your soul, it's leading you to abundance and success. And look at this, the Ace of Swords sits right on top of that. That is trusting in the divine ideas that come to you, following through on inspired action, having breakthroughs. Oh, Capricorn, the next 2 seasons of your life are brilliant. There is a lot of breakthrough, a lot of change, a lot of growth for you, because remember, it's like you're the star, you're in the spotlight. And we have the 4 of Swords coming out next, and that's healing that's coming to your soul. So as you move through these winds of change, the way things shake up and settle down for you is very healing, and brings a lot of harmony into your world, into your experience, especially into the mental body, where we're not so worried about things anymore. And look at that, 10 of Cups, leading to a very, very happy home and happy heart. Like all 10 of your cups are full. You are happy. And it ends with the, actually, you know what? I'm going to pull the next card, but the Fool, because I've been pulling 6 for everybody and I only pulled 5. So I'm going to keep going for you as well. This here is the Fool. This is talking about that next level that comes through, like the timing of the seasons. You know, remember the first 2 months here, there's something happening. And then after that, over the course of the season that follows, something else is coming in. And that is a huge breakthrough for you. And here, you know, the 6 of Wands. That is being in the spotlight, recognition, reward, being on top. So let's look at this message from a different perspective. The Nine of Pentacles, Ace of Swords, okay. So look at that message. Here, this is like your success, and we have this empty space, all right? So here it is, the success, the path to what will make you the happiest is coming through in your intuition, through inspired idea. And you can't turn away from it. Like, it will feel so strong, and then Spirit's going to use, you know, the number 22, 222, and the other imagery there to really confirm for you what you are feeling at an intuitive level. And as you follow that prompting, it leads to a lot of relaxation in your life, in the mental body, and you feel happy. And here it is, that initial manifestation that takes place, because then we see another gap of time and then this beautiful new beginning, and you are really on top. Okay, so you have this initial manifestation within the 2 months that follows this reading. And then in the course of, you know, 2 seasons, which would be a total of 6 months, so the 4 months that follow this first manifestation, there is something else that is coming in that really levels you up and puts you out in the front in a position of leadership, of power, feeling very successful, being a star, Capricorn. So good things are coming for you. You are currently in the time of change, and Spirit is confirming that and saying, as long as you listen to your intuition, you're going to know what to do all the way through, and you're going to feel happy, and you're going to feel blessed. Like, good times are ahead for Capricorn over the next 2 seasons from the time that you view this reading. So let's pull you one final message. Celebrate. The time is right to shout out loud. Don't hesitate to jump around. Nice. See, good times are ahead for you, Capricorn, for quite some time, according to the cards. So those are your messages. I am sending you lots of love and light. Take care.